For fall, this is just super nice.
I know. You know, a lot of times that we do see heat go into October, this cooler weather that we've seen, that's a little bit more unusual. So I will say this time around, even though this is going to be a pretty long stretch of hot temperatures, unlike the summer, it's going to be a dry heat, and our temperatures are going to be also not as bad because the days are shorter than they are during the summer months. So this one won't be like the others, but it sure is going to be hot when you just look at the numbers. Today we were in the 90s for most of our inland neighborhoods. We hit 96 in Ramona, 100 in Campo, 107 in Ocotillo Wells. Along the coast we were in the 60s and the 70s. So the coast is the only place that it's not going to be in a heat advisory or heat warning this week. It's going to be really nice as we look at a little boat going on by there. Love that. We can see patchy clouds outside right now, and by tomorrow morning we are going to be waking up to areas of dense fog again for some coast and inland neighborhoods. That's what's going to help keep our temperatures along the coast very comfortable. Right now it's 66 degrees in downtown. Temperatures have cooled off into the 60s for most of the county. Warner Springs still at 79, 80s and 90s out in the deserts. El Cajon, Alpine, Campo still in the 70s right now. All right, if you are lucky enough to go out to the Padres game tomorrow, it is going to be gorgeous. The coast is certainly going to be nice. We'll be in the 70s in the afternoon, probably right around 71, maybe even 72 when first pitch occurs, and then we'll dip down into the mid-60s as we head into later in the game. So you might want to bring a light jacket with you. Inland neighborhoods, perfect days to dress in layers. We're going to start off tomorrow morning in the 60s. By 10, we're in the mid-70s, and by the afternoon, temperatures warming into the 90s. By 8 o'clock, still pretty warm, but again, not as hot as it was during the heat waves that we felt over the summer. And I am forecasting a couple of records tomorrow. Palomar at 90 degrees and Campo at 102. Both of those would be records. Low to mid-90s for the inland neighborhoods, mostly 70s along our coastline. Julian at 92, 111 in Ocotillo Wells, 100 in Ramona, and mid-90s in Santee and in Alpine. So starting at 10 for the inland neighborhoods, 11 a.m. tomorrow for the mountains. We will be in this heat advisory. They all end at 8 p.m. on Thursday, but I'm going to show you why I think that might not happen in your full forecast in just a second when I get to your 7-day. Highs tomorrow, a lot of 90s, a few triple digits. Overnight lows a lot of this week are going to be in the 60s, and many areas staying in the 70s even into the morning. And then the deserts, we're in that excessive heat warning, a level up from the heat advisory until, again, tomorrow until Thursday. High pressure, that bubble of warm air that you hear me talking about all the time, that's the reason for the heat. All right, along the coast, we're actually going to see warmer temperatures this weekend. Well, not that hot. We'll be 83 on Sunday, not 832, you know? Sometimes you lose a little. All right, inland neighborhoods, we are looking at 90s. Friday, there is a minor dip in temperatures, but this weekend actually looks hotter than the next few days. So I think our heat advisory, it is either going to get reissued or it will be extended. Mountain areas also pretty hot through the weekend. We're looking at mostly 90s. Again, if you live in Campo, add about 10 degrees to those temperatures, and the desert, so it's going to be hot all this week. A reminder, 95 is average. We're so hot. It's so hot, guys.